Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope all of you are fine and doing your studies also at home and playing also. Yes, because physical exercise is important for our body. To make our body fit and fine, we require to do exercise every day. Yes, students, by this, let me start our social science class. And in social science, we are discussing chapter number 11. And in chapter number 11, what is the name of the chapter? Healthcare. Yes. So today we will discuss about the further topics which are there in this chapter, health care. Yes. So in earlier classes, we have discussed about what is health, myths about illness, clinical thermometer, stethoscope, microscope, x-rays, laser, surgery, medicine and antibiotics. Yes, and in the earlier class we have also discussed about prevention of disease through vaccination, that if we are having a vaccine, we are having vaccination done for particular disease, we can prevent that disease in our body. But it is not 100% that that disease will not happen, will not occur in our body. Yes, but it can be, it can act as a prevention measures. Yes. So in today's class, first we will do a quick recapitulation and then we will move to the further topics. Yes. So in medicine, in the past, people were very superstitious. Yes, we all know that in past people were very superstitious. They believed that disease were caused due to one's dead bad deeds or evil spirits. They went to witch doctor or magicians to get cured. Yes, modern medicines have brought a great deal of changes among the attitude of the people. The discovery of quinine helped in the treatment of malaria. Yes, so the discovery of quinine medicine helped in the treatment of the fever which is occurred due to malaria. Penicillin was the first antibiotic to be discovered. It was discovered by Alexander Fleming. Yes, it was the first antibiotic which was discovered by Alexander Fleming. Antibiotics are drugs which check the growth and spread of the germs. Chloromycetin and streptomycin were discovered later. Through vaccination, the body is made to develop a defense force or defense system which makes its immune system, strong to fight from the disease. Yes, smallpox was a deadly disease in the 18th century. Many people died because of smallpox, and those who survived had scars on their faces, like marks there. This disease caught the attention of Dr. Edward Jenner. He is a Dr. Edward Jenner picture. One of day One day a milkmaid told him that she could not have smallpox as she already have cowpox. He decided to test it. So this is smallpox and this is cowpox. So a milkmaid told that she has already gone through cowpox, so now she will not have a smallpox. He decided to test this. The doctor decided to test it. He inoculated, means injected. He inoculated an 8 years old James Phipps with cowpox from the milkmaid. So from the milkmaid, he took the germs of cowpox and inoculated in the 8 years old James Phipps. The boy suffered from cowpox and soon he recovered. 15 days later, Dr. Jenner inoculated Phipps with pus from the sore of a smallpox patient. So, after 15 days, what Dr. Jenner did? Dr. Jenner inoculated Phipps with pus cells. Yes, pus from the sore of the smallpox patient. He watched and observed the reaction in Phipps, that whether, as he was having earlier cowpox, now he will have the smallpox or not. The boy did not suffer from smallpox. Thus, anti-smallpox vaccine was discovered. By this, the anti-smallpox vaccine was discovered. Yes, many other vaccines were later developed to prevent persons from disease like diphtheria, polio, measles, tetanus, etc. Yes. Louis Pasteur was a French chemist. Louis Pasteur discovered vaccinations for rabies, a deadly disease. So it was also a deadly disease, rabies, and rabies were, the vaccination was discovered by Louis Pasteur. He proved that germs carry disease from one person to another. So this is a French chemist, Louis Pasteur, who discovered vaccination for rabies. It was a deadly disease, and he also proved that germs carry disease from one person to another person. He discovered that heating kills germs. He found that if milk is heated for half an hour and then cooled suddenly, then the germs in it are killed. So this the fresh milk is being taken, and half an hour it is being boiled, and suddenly it is being cooled. The germs which are there present in the milk are being killed. This process is now known as pasteurization in the honor of Dr. Ernest Pasteur. Yes, Louis Pasteur. On to give the respect to Dr. Louis Pasteur, this process was known as pasteurization. The milk and butter we eat are pasteurized today. So now if we talk about Amul milk, if we talk about mother dairy milk or any other packet milk, that all are pasteurized milk which are free from germs. Yes, James Simpson introduced the use of chlorophyll in medicine. So James Simpson introduced the use of chlorophyll in medicine. This today we will discuss. It is used to make a person unconscious. So why chlorophyll is used? The chloroform is sorry. Why chloroform is used? Chloroform is used to make the person unconscious. Yes, before an operation, a person is made unconscious so that he does not feel the pains. That is the reason chloroform is given. You can see here the doctor is giving the chloroform to this patient so that he is unconscious, and then if their operation is there, they can do the operation and the patient will not feel the pain. And this is James Simpson who introduced the use of chloroform in medicines. With the discovery of chloroform, surgical pain was reduced. So, with the introduction of chloroform, surgical pains, the pains which were, happening at the or which they were, feeling at the time of surgery or any operation was reduced. But half of the patients died due to infection of wounds by germs. But after that, also after doing so many surgeries, operations, then also due to this half of the patients died due to infection which was there through the wounds of the by germs. Joseph Lister found that carbolic acid can be used in operation theaters to kill germs. So Joseph Lister. He founded that carbolic acid can be used in operation theaters to kill germs. So when we are using in operation theaters, we are using medical instrument, and the germs which are there on the medical instruments, they can be they cleaned by carbolic acid. Carbolic acid did not injure body tissues also. So carbolic acid did not injure body tissues, but he is also treated the practice of sterilizing of surgical instrument. So Dr. Joseph Lister started the practice of sterilization of surgical instrument by carbolic acid. So how he also did the sterilization of surgical instrument? First of all, he started using carbolic acid at the time of operation so that the instruments could be made germ free. Yes, then he started the practice of sterilization. And what is sterilization of surgical instruments? During sterilization, instruments are cleaned in boiled water to make them free from germs. So what is sterilization, students? Sterilization is a process in which the instruments are cleaned in boiling water to make them free from germs. So you can see here nowadays the sterilized machines are also there, so that the equipments are kept in these sterilized machines, and then the instruments are being are made germ free. If we talk about basic health, yes, if we talk about our basic health, we have developed many simple ways to control the spread of disease. So if we talk about many simple ways to control the spread of disease, some of these ways are: keep yourself and surrounding clean, eat balanced diet, go regular exercise, drink clean water. Yes, so we have to do all these things. Yes, what we have to do, we have to develop many simple ways to control the spread of diseases. Like, some of these are as following: first of all, keep yourself and your surrounding clean. This is very important thing. Eat balanced diet, so nutrition, protein, minerals, calcium, everything should be the included in the diet, so that it could become a balanced diet. Third, do regular exercise, which I also ask you to do exercise to make your body fit. And drink clean water. So drinking clean water is also very important to have a basic health to keep our body fit. Yes. Now students, there is a word power. We write like this. You have to write in the notebook. First you have to write the date, chapter number, chapter name. Then you have to write the top heading, word power. First word power is antibiotic. What is antibiotic, students? A substance that kills germs and cure the infections. So what is antibiotic? Antibiotics are the substances that kills germs and cure the infections. Antiseptics. Second word power, antiseptics. What are antiseptics? A substance that help to prevent infection in wounds by killing germs. So this antiseptic cream you all would be knowing, like Boroplus is there, Borolene is there, different antiseptic creams, doctors give you when you are your wound, you hurt your boy, you get any injury, a small injury, and the blood is coming out. So what we all do, we take an antiseptic cream and we apply it on our wounds, so that the germs could not uh, enter our body and harm our internal organs. Yes, it should be killed there itself, outside the internal organs. Yes, so antiseptic is a substance that helps to prevent infection in wounds by killing germs. Yes, pasteurization. Now everyone knows what is pasteurization, a process used to kill germs in milk, first by heating and then cooling. Yes, so this you have to write in a notebook. Now we will do let us recall. This is a summary of the chapter. Whatever we have discussed in this chapter, it is just important points. This also you have to write in your social science notebook. Yes, students. And what is the let us recall? The clinical thermometer is an instrument used to measure the temperature of the body. So the clinical thermometer is an instrument used to measure the temperature of the body. The stethoscope is used by doctors to listen the heartbeat and breathing. We can see germs through microscope. So if you want to see germs and bacteria, we can see them through microscope. Many vaccines and medicines have been developed not only to cure but also to prevent diseases. Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin. It was the first antibiotic. Edward Jenner discovered the anti-smallpox vaccine. We must follow all the rules of basic health care. To make our body fit and fine, we should follow the rules of basic health care. Yes, that we should take the balanced diet, we should drink clean water, we should make our surroundings and ourselves clean. Yes, these are the basic rules which we should follow. Now students, today we have discussed about prevention of vaccines, prevention of diseases through vaccination. We have discussed about medicines, different types of medicine discovered in the medical field. Yes, and we have discussed about chloroform, why chloroform is used, and we have discussed about the basic health rules. Yes, so this all you have to, again read, have a homework, and in the homework you have to read chapter 11, page number 68 and 69. So we have already completed the chapter explanation. Yes, so what you have to do now, sit, take your book of social science, take out chapter number 11 and read the whole chapter. And whatever queries you have from the chapter, whatever thing, whatever points you are not able to discuss, understand in the online class session, you can ask me your queries. Yes, but students, do read the book. because if you will read the book, you will come to know what is that which you are not able to understand. Okay, and write word power and letters recall in your social science notebook. Okay, students, till then, thank you and have a nice day.